name's Raffi Simonian. Myself and Will Zabo were both from General Motors. So we'll ask the question that I know the answer to. How many people here have heard of General Motors? So okay, let's ask a different question. How many people here drive the GM? By the way, to get hired with us, that'll change. We convert fast. So basically what I'm going to be talking about is a little bit about what's going on with GM. So what are we doing? Why are we in the Valley? Why are we here? And then Will, since both Shannon's and Jessica have explained to you how to interview well, so when you get a job with us, Will explain to you what that first year is like and what to expect. So basically, first off, we're General Motors, but everyone thinks General Motors is a manufacturing organization. And we are, but that's in Michigan. We have the IT organizations in 4 parts of the U.S., and I'll talk a little bit about that, but one of them is here in Phoenix. So we're actually looking for individuals that are with the IS at the end, right? So CIS, MIS, anything with technology-based pieces. So how many people here are within technology? All right, so you guys definitely need to come talk to us. All right, so what happened with GM? So everyone knows about 2009 Panelist, right? Sure, it's on everyone's mind, so I'm going to throw it out there right there. Right? We went through a huge org change, changed everything. We got a new CIO, Dan, great guy. He basically said we're changing everything. Right? So one of the things he did is he hired Randy Mott. Randy Mott is our CIO. He comes from HP, from Dell, from Walmart. Brought all that great expertise, basically same playbook, changed them, made them great organizations. So they brought him here in February of 2012 to change us. So as every other CIO does, they wait about 90 days before they make this huge change. And sure enough, in June of 2012, he announced this very large, very massive, industry-leading IT transformation that we're currently going through. So to do that, right, he said, basically, we're going to focus on innovation. So we're going to change, we're going to stop worrying about today. And start worrying about the systems that we have and how to maintain them and keep them running today. Which, by the way, 75% of our workforce was maintained. So, and we're going to flip it, and we're going to say no, 80% of our workforce is going to focus on innovation. And only 20% is going to focus on keeping the lights on and worry about maintaining. So that's huge, right? For an organization like us, we're going to push the business. We're going to drive it. We're actually make IT not a cost center like everyone else. We're going to make them make money, right? We're calling it the revenue of IT. So it's a huge push from our perspective. So when you look at that, you say, okay, well, innovation, now we're going to be 80% of our workforce is going to be working on that. What's that going to do? What's going to make us look at our projects and deliver them twice as fast? We're going to force the business to make money because we're going to give them the technology to do it. So we're going to try and get 10 times of our value to them, which we call the revenue of IT. So looking at all that, you say, well, wait a second. Why is GM even in IT, right? Well, if you think of everything, take a step back and you think of everything we do, from designing the cars, to doing the supply chain, which is just-in-time supply chain, to going to having dealers order the cars, to, well, for those of you that eventually will buy GM cars, you have an OnStar app, which is the only app that can actually start your car from anywhere in the U.S. I can start my wife's car from here. I can start my car, that's right outside. And you can't do that on any other app. So those type of applications, business, all the core function businesses that we do, right? All that stuff, we're building 2 huge data centers in Michigan. All that stuff we have to maintain. So that's why GM's, we have every area of IT you can think of, from BI to development to cost products to configuration to infrastructure. Anything you can think of, our IT organization has, as well as we're global. So that's another benefit. But in looking at those areas and saying, okay, well, how are we going to actually do this? Well, currently, I shouldn't say currently, let's go back a year ago. So when Randy Mott started, roughly, we were 90% outsourced. So 90% of our workforce would walk out at the end of the day and they take that IT with them, or that IP, the intellectual property with them. They walk out the door. But what other things happen when you with the consultants? They care about the next best thing for them. So they're looking to sell. They're looking to try and get it. So they're not worrying about GM. So we had to change all that. We said no. So Randy came in and Dan came in and we said, we're flipping that. So we're moving to a 90% in-source model and 10% outsource. So that's 9,000 employees just in IT. So that's huge, right? So when you look at that, and actually, what's the percentage of new college grads?
Yeah, so new college grads over the next couple investing in a lot of the campus activities. We're in 48 different campuses right now doing career events. So it's a big shift for our company that's about 100 years old, right? So you have this very large company, but now we're injecting